Justin Trudeau doesn't just think abortion rights are a fundamental right here in Canada, but went even further, saying he would make it part of a liberal global maternal health strategy. After all, it's about democracy. He was asked about Prime Minister Stephen Harper's $3 billion international maternal health commitment last week that excludes abortion, and whether his party would pledge to fund abortion as part of its platform. Here's his response.
What would you do? Would you fund abortions in countries that allowed it?
I think it's clear that if we want to address maternal health around the world, women need to have access to a full range of reproductive services and options, and I think that's something that the Liberal Party is consistent on.
So you would fund abortions?
We would fund organizations that protect women's rights and offer them a full range of options.
Jack Fonseca with the Campaign Life Coalition joins us now. What are your thoughts on that comment?
Yeah, I think it shows that Justin Trudeau really is an extremist. I mean, it seems to be that this politician, all he has on his minds is promoting drugs and abortion. You know, from the marijuana push to making abortion a huge part of his campaign now and his policy platform. You know, he's out of touch with where average Canadians are, mainstream Canadians. We have in Canada a lawless situation. We have no law on abortion whatsoever. It's kind of just permitted because there is no law. And technically, people can have an abortion throughout all 9 months of pregnancy, right up to the moment of birth, for any reason or no reason at all. And that's exactly the way Justin Trudeau likes it. And you know, he seems to have never met an abortion he didn't love. And now he wants us, you know, we don't have enough money to fund our own healthcare system here in the various provinces. We have a shortage of doctors, et cetera. We've got, and now he wants to send our taxpayer dollars to pay for abortions in Africa. And this is really a regressive type of thinking because there's not enough money to go around. $3.5 billion that Prime Minister Harper has pledged. It sounds like a lot, but there's a lot of needs, and abortion is not one of them. We need to provide clean water, good medical care, you know, medicine, things like blankets.
Yeah.
A lot of women get infections during childbirth just because they're giving birth on the floor, on the ground.
He said he didn't want this debate to be reopened, but the debate is now open. I think this was a chance for him to clarify. I think that's why they went on the network, to clarify his stance on this. Has he pushed the debate now even further?
He has. He's opened it right up. He's actually helped the pro-life movement in a certain way. I mean, what he's done is reprehensible in that he's violated freedom of conscience. He's undermining and shredding the Charter in the name of the Charter, but he has reopened the debate. He's done what he accused Stephen Harper of doing all along, wanting to reopen the abortion debate. So he's been doing this for 3 weeks now, and each time he gets asked by a reporter his view on abortion, he reveals something more and more extreme. Last week it was that he supports the current status quo on permitting abortions to target baby girls in the womb just because they're girls, for gender selection. Now it's funding abortions in Africa.
Polling shows done by Abacus that the majority, and I think it's in Ontario, would rather not fund abortions. So it's obviously a debate that's being had. You've now launched a website because you're trying to have him repeal his stance. What are you asking for? Yeah,
we've launched a website just today called justinrepealintolerance.ca because this issue, what he's done in announcing a new Liberal policy that says basically that Canadians who believe in legal protection for children in the womb, they're no longer welcome in the Liberal Party. And not only that, but those who may get in must vote against their conscience. They must violate their conscience. This is reprehensible, and it's a bigger issue than just abortion. This is an issue of democracy. This is an issue of our constitutional rights that he's trying to erode, and he is eroding within the Liberal Party. I mean, we have anti-discrimination laws in this country which make it illegal for an employer to say, because of your religious beliefs, because of your conscientious beliefs or ethical beliefs, I won't hire you. Yet he's doing the very same thing, discriminating against pro-life Canadians, people of faith, Christians who largely believe in the right to life within the Liberal Party. And so he's shredding the Charter in the name of the Charter. Section 2 of the Charter of Rights you know, guarantees our fundamental, the freedom of religion, freedom of expression, freedom of conscience. And in Section 3, it guarantees our democratic rights, and he's even shredding that. because Section 3 talks about being able, all Canadian citizens being able to have access to Parliament to represent it.
Well, nonetheless, the debate has been reopened, and it's not going away. We'll leave it there. Jack, thanks so much.
Thank you.